Okay, we are back. Yes, so we just finished our achievement right there. The I don't like sand. It's quite a difficult one. So let me just resume everything here. We started as MZab over here. These two minor provinces there, and we conquered first the southern part of Iberia in order to form Al-Andalus. That was our first goal. You can see up there. And then we strike to hit all the desert provinces in order to get the achievement. I don't like sand. And doing this, it's quite something. And just in fact, like the first achievement, the unlike candidate, only 0.8 people did this achievement. It's really not a lot. And for the I don't like sand, only 0.4 people did it. And I don't know how many people did that as MZab. I think I am probably the only one. But I feel like I don't know. To me, like it feels like Andalus was pretty well fitting for this. First of all, like I don't like sand. I don't know if you get the ref, but it's a reference to Star Wars. I think this whole picture over here is also something like you can see in Tatooine or something in Star Wars, where like I think it's episode 2 where Anakin says this line there, I don't like sand, it's dry or something. And so yeah, so that's the reason why I so did some reference as Star Wars 2, like Tusken Rider boy over here. It would have been even funnier if Tatooine was actually my capital there. But anyway, so yeah, we did it. It's done. So the next achievement right there is gonna be the third way. And yeah, there's a lot to do about this. So right now the current state of my situation there is not good at all. You can see, for example, just small summaries over here. I'm losing money, and I'm also like the trade also is all wrong. If I take a look there, there's no trader there anymore, so I'm like still like pushing money more over here, but yeah, I'm not there to collect it, so that's not great. So just small changes that will have to be done. You also notice that I lost a lot of states, so I'm now like I 8 on the 847, while I used to be like close to 1150 there. So yeah, a lot to do. And then, yeah, in order to do this achievement, the third way, I still want to be well, what do we have to do for doing this? First of all, we can check over here. We just have to make sure that the religion nowhere in the world is either Sunni or Shia. I don't know if it's very well pointed out there. Yeah, no province, yeah, is either Sunni or Shia. So kind of weirdly detailed there. So in order to see this, actually we can just check the ledger and see from check provinces there. Sunni, this here has to be zero countries. No countries, I don't think it matters, but anyway, this kind of like works one another, like the two fits together. Anyway, so and 55 over here Shia, so I need to bring that down to 0. I think not gonna be too difficult, right? Because for the most part, by just doing the I don't like sand, I just for some reason or other, the Islam faith does seems to enjoy sand a lot there. So like just by conquering all the desert provinces in the old world, I just kind of touch every sunny world. There's just some few that I will need to do. So kill war over here, there's a lot of sunny provinces there, actually a lot of fetishes too, and some over here too in this region. So in Indonesia some of them are Sunni, where I'm not so close of them. Other than that, you know, I can just jump on pretty much every nations around, but I do want to stay true to this whole campaign. So I'm not gonna just crap everything that I've done there just to finish this achievement as soon as possible. I still want to make some people does that. I find that to be less enjoyable. Like the point here is actually to be successful and having an enjoyment, enjoy my time, not necessarily just to get this achievement. Honestly, some people would just do everything it takes to get the achievement, and like everything is burning. Depths, stability to -3, like everything is burning big time. I don't want to get to this state. I just want to finish this and having a good time, you know. That's actually the whole point of the campaign, after all. It's not necessarily to get these achievements. In fact, I don't really care. So this means that I will you know, keep improving the desert over here, but I will also do, since now I'm not stuck, it's not mandatory anymore to have desert provinces, I would like to do some changes over here. So well, first of all, I would also like to have Castile as my friend. Just, I don't know, I find that funny to think that, you know, Andalusia is actually like the big, like, and Castile is like its big adversary. We are really like at odds big time there, and I just find that funny that in this alternate universe there we could be having a world where Andalusia and Castile will be best friends. So I'm gonna try to do this. And also, like, there's also this here, could be nice to have the unified Islam. I don't think that's gonna be quite difficult. As I said, most of the provinces there, I don't own them, but it's mostly like close to me. A lot of them are owned by the Ottomans too. So like when I will be ready and going against the Ottomans, that could be done like automatically. It's not gonna be too much of a big deal. That being said, I would like to focus my effort now on Genoa. So this is the thing there. When you start in this region over here, you may think like it's beneficial to just go for Iberia, go for Egypt, without even looking that actually the best opportunity to go for is Genoa over here, because the trade node is a hand trade node and you can just transfer everything to Genoa, right? Everything there, Alexandria, Tunis, Sevilla, all end up being in Genoa trade node over here. So it does make a lot of sense to actually focus my effort getting most of the control over here. I didn't do it in this campaign because it would have been very counterproductive to go for this, since there's no desert provinces there. So like I did not waste my time with that. But now, since I am free, I will be doing this very soon. And you know, in order to do that, well, first of all, I will have to annex all my vassals. It was very cool for them to hold my provinces, but that was just for the sake of me getting the achievement. There's no need actually to have all of them. So I'm gonna annex as pretty much everybody there. So Kabylia, Algiers, Leon, Grenada, if you were not aware, are all my vassals. March, Algeria over here, Aden, and Sin, and Fergania. Speaking of which, I could annex this guy immediately compared to the other ones, since like they are all pretty new. Even like over here's Astrakhan, I have to wait 10 years. So by 1606, I'll be able to annex this guy. Well, in contrary, this guy is actually possible to annex him now. I just have to make sure that the relation is at 190. I don't think it's going to be very difficult to get to that. And so yeah, we are going to focus on the annexation first, and then I will be able to make more vassals. So like the thing is, I do still have this influence idea. Very good idea, you know, when you do conquest in the broad scale, to just go along with vassals. You make some vassal to make cores for you, and then you annex them. It's just a mix between, you know, using your admin points for coring stuff and diplo points to annex nations, right? Just makes sense. So yeah, in order to do this, there are a couple vassal that will be nice to have. I think of Sicily over here, I think of Tuscany over here, we have Provence over here. All of these nations, those hold a good chunk of land on the Genoa trade node over here. So yeah, I will be going to war with France and two Sicilies not so long ago, that's for sure, very soon. And I will also go to war with Castile over here. I would like to get this here, only for having Catalonia in Barcelona. Very cool. So this is gonna give me, so now, yeah, I'm now interested to have the Valencia trade nodes. So like that, everything that goes to the Sevilla will be able to go for from there to the Genoa when I will have full control over there. So yeah, it's part of my plan. We're gonna go this way. There's also more stuff to annex, make a subject over here. If you were not there, used to have a big fight there between Adal and Adjuran. Now Adjuran is no more. It's been annexed by this little guy there. It's kind of funny. So what I could do is I could diplomatically vassalize this guy. I'm gonna do that. So like that, I will be able to annex them and release Adjuran. From there, I will get a lot of beautiful provinces there, and I will also be able to colonize these two provinces there, which are Sunni. Needs to be colonized and convert to Ibadi for the achievement to get, you know. Also over here, Vij, I would like to go for him very soon, so like I don't lose the Age of Reformation, hence is the religions war over here, the minus 25% on the other religion. Because yeah, 84% there. I will just do a new CB on this guy, and I will be able to have all these juicy cores over here. Worth pointing out there's something very weird happening there. Actually, this whole India continent there, well, if I can name that this way, has just about no Sunni nation there. For some reasons, it's all Hindu. Everybody is Hindu. I don't know what happened there. Like, for example, Jainpur, that is Sunni, owns everything that is India. Like all the provinces, it's all Hindu. The thing is that he does own some provinces that is not in India, so like this over here, and I think yeah, just click on one. Some these here are Sunni. It's kind of weird. Same thing with Bengal. It's all everything inside India. It's all Hindu, and then if you go outside India, it's Sunni. I don't know. Probably an event has happened there, so I don't think the Hindu nation will remain the same. I think they're just gonna convert all of that to their Sunni faith, right? So I think of, for example, Gujarat there, which has the religious idea. So I don't think it's gonna be, you know, too long for him to convert all that stuff back to Sunni. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, so this is just worth saying. Like right now, it seems like I don't have to do anything about it, but I do feel like I will have to conquer most of India to make sure that everything is Ibadi and there's no Sunni or Shia faith. Right. So for this, Vij over here is actually a good candidate to make sure that I can deal with Bahmanis with quite some ease for sure. Next, we also have this guy over here. I could be also very nice to attack him very soon. He is not Sunni, he's in fact Confucian, but the fact that he's Confucian over here, it makes him like having almost no ally. He has Sunda over here, but if you take a look there, he is cruel, and you know, he has also some war exhaustion and stuff, but I just have to actually improve relation with this guy, and I think he will not even join, so that's gonna be like so easy. I'll be able to vassalize this guy, and just like that, I don't know if he has cores. Well, kind of against Brunei over here, which is Sunni. So yeah, that's gonna be my goal there. I'm gonna vassalize this guy. Very easy war. It's gonna be very quick, and then I will be able having a firm control over Indonesia and all the Sunni faiths around there. It's gonna be just I go in, I go out. It's gonna be easy and fast. Nice. All right. So, and over here too, something a bit similar to what happened there. It's just like, I don't know, the fetishist religion there is taking over. So there's still some Ibadi provinces there because everybody there is Ibadi, but there's still like this province there, which is Shia, owned by a nation that is fetishist. I don't know, man, what's happening there. So like, for example, some guy here, Jenny, I think at first they are Sunni, they are now fetishist. Timbuktu still holding his Ibadi faith. I don't know for how long. Speaking of which, I don't think actually I'm gonna take the desert provinces there. You can keep it. I don't care about this one at all. So yeah, many things to do. So let's get to it, shall we? Oh, there's also, yeah, let's go with a couple of things over here worth mentioning and seeing. Over here we see that there's a lot of people over here converting the great Sunni Ibadi faith there. The thing is, like, when I make these vassals there, they all flip to Ibadi, like in Kabylia over here, Granada, because 100% of their country was Ibadi. So like it just made sense, and by doing that too, it made sure that for them they lost a lot of legitimacy, both Granada in there and Kabylia lost the legitimacy from that. And you can see that Leon over here is still actually Catholic, so that's if I just click on this, it's still Catholic from this. He cannot flip just like that, so I'm gonna make him actually flip for me there. So also the funny things there is you can see there's a lot of missionaries there. These are not his missionaries. You can see there he does have the religious idea, but how comes he has this many missionaries? That is because it's my missionaries. 3 of them actually are mine, and it just so turns out that my guy that used to have a Quran in his hand, the Quran became a Bible, and now he has a crucifix on his other hand and become bald too. Very cool, very cool. But yeah, now we are not gonna do this, so I'm gonna just it's gonna probably anger him out a lot, but I don't even know if it's gonna be enough for him to be above 50. So I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it's above. It's okay. I don't care. He's gonna overcome this eventually. For now, eventually also I'm gonna give these back to him, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be fine. And I don't think too that there's any nations around that will have the guts, well, perhaps France, to support his independence. So I'm just gonna leave that there. There's also another thing worth pointing out over here. Well, first of all, Granada here does have exploration idea, so he may go for colonizing stuff. And Leon, just like me, does have over here conquest of the new world in the middle there. Does have a colonist, so he could also be colonizing there. The thing is, I really don't want that. I don't want to have like little random provinces. I don't know, like in Africa over here, that would just be spawning perhaps separatists and stuff that, you know, I don't need that at all for my conquest. So what I'm gonna do over here, I'm gonna just block settlement for both of them. So Granada and this guy over here, Leon. All right, so the trade over here, we now have the trade, the main trading port is now back to Tunis, since I have no provinces there anymore. I could make Granada giving me like 1 province and then making that to be my new main trading provinces, but I would need to have diplo points to do this, right? If I'm not wrong. Yeah, 200s, and I don't have this. And not only that, but also I would like to pay this down there. So instead, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna transfer my trader from Tunis to go to Sevilla. I will see if this gonna fix some stuff. Maybe. We have this here going, so just have the cannon. We can fire 1 general there. About that, this here actually is fine. I have too much diplomatic relations. This here we could do it, but I could like make more manpower. I will not, because I'm already like a lot above my maximum right now, because, you know, I just lost a lot of maximum by losing a lot of state. Speaking of which too, I could have these provinces there from Chagatai that used to be my vassal. I could now make them to be a state. So now I don't know if it's really worth doing it for the long term, but for now it's free. I actually don't have to pay for that. So this is what happens when you have a vassal. And so yeah, I'm gonna just make all of that. It's a bit awkward there. Okay, all of that to be state. Just, oh yeah, 200, and I could do maybe the same with Ferganana over here. But first of all, I'm gonna improve relation with this guy. I will there's a lot to do over here with my my diplomats actually. So let's so it's gonna be quite peaceful this time around. So since I am, you know, having quite a lot has to be done, and a lot has to be done without war. War will not be the way to resolve all that. I could also make sure that, you know, England does not hate me that much. So first of all, I'm gonna improve a bit with Ottomans. Here's the thing, here's the funny things in this game too. The reason why now he does not like me as he used to before he was at 200s, it's because he wants my subjects provinces. But which subject? Of course, Astrakhan over here. He did gladly give me back these 2 provinces to me, but he's still pissed about it. That's quite annoying, isn't it? Like this thing over here, you ask him to release these, to give it back to me or my vassal. Can you just, you know, not be angry about it? You did it. You could have refused if it really something that, you know, was not cool for you. It's just something weird about this in the game, isn't it? Oh wow, we have some Janissaries spawning there. Also, the Ottomans over here, I'm not gonna break the alliance there over here, but I will not also be blocking the Ottoman anymore as I was doing. It's, you know, not worth the time anymore. Before I was making sure that the Ottomans actually was very close, so actually was a good idea. But yeah, before I was working my best there to make sure that the Ottoman was not having a lot of development. Now it does not matter anymore, so I'm just gonna leave him there, do his thing. Right now he's having a lot of depth, so I don't expect him to actually be, you know, doing much. But yeah, so but yeah, the Ottomans is not really my enemy. He's not my ally anymore, even though the game says it is. Because to me, the Ottomans is still an asset for me. So like, I could still use the Ottomans to go to war with France and two Sicilies and all that stuff. I could still make him like go do stuff, making sure that he gets nothing, just debts and more manpower issues. Eventually, perhaps the Janissaries, the separatists and all that stuff will spawn in his countries. Well, a lot of disaster, right? And it could just break out his whole country without me doing anything about it. Like to me, that is something that happened to me like already in the past. I was having the Ottoman, my best boy over here. I was living his best life, and then suddenly just broke up, like he imploded there. And so yeah, I don't know, maybe something like this will happen, so I will not even have to do anything, and I will be able to heat up the Ottomans without even have to fight him. Very possible, since right now he's actually, you know, not that strong, because I did block him big time there for sure. Over here too, since the age of reformation is about to end, I'm not gonna summon the diet. I'm gonna try to reduce the influence to this minimum. I don't know, I don't think the absolutism will be something that I'm gonna focus a lot there, since quite frankly I don't think I need to conquer a lot of land right now. Like, I think it's gonna be perhaps in India, but you know, I don't need to have 100 absolutism to make that possible. I think I'm gonna be all right. Speaking of which, I do have what I'm thinking about these peasants there. I do have some rebels over here that I need to handle. So yeah, I'm not gonna do this. I could also over here improve these provinces since we are at peace. I said that I would, and I kind of forgot the last episode. So I could do this. I think it's worth doing that. So yeah, next we kind of want to improve with nation with Italy. So since this gonna be somewhat my next target, I'm gonna make sure that these guys over here very like me. They do already like me for the most part. Let's just make sure that they really are my friend. Actually, Venice will be also a very good ally. I'm actually gonna do it very soon. Oh, there we go. The Ottoman conquest over the Mamluks. Sure. I don't know if it's gonna be a bit problematic. We'll see how things evolve. It may break the alliance with me, since right now, by taking these provinces, it will strike and try to have these land there has, you know, vital interest. And when you have a subject in its way, that angers him a lot there. So we'll see. Hence the reasons why he really wants the Astrakhan provinces there. And that does make him a bit angry. He's angry. Do we have a royal marriage with him? No. Sure. I would like not you to have the... but really, it does not matter. Okay. So we have two traders, two half price traders. It seems like I do have these events quite often. I'm not gonna, even though like I'm losing money. Okay, yeah, let's leave that there for now. Also, one thing that I could do. Where are my ships? Over here. Okay. So what? 12. Oh yeah, so well, yeah, one thing that I can do, maybe not with Leon, but I could make Granada to divert trade to me. Kabylia. The other ones does not fully matter. It's very far away, and I don't even have merchants there, so I guess they can keep the money. So still improving with the let's make it. There's more things that I can do to make this work better. For example, if I were to just check the favors, it does work, or the trust. Well, anyway, it works if he has a good opinion of you. Right now, it's not too bad, 82. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna take his loans, maybe? No, not his loan, but I can influence this guy. Yeah, I don't know if it's the best use of money. I can, you know, do some stuff over here to improve a bit their relation with me. Let's improve, actually. Let's not waste too much money. Money is not gonna be, you know, a problem at all. So I'm kind of curious what is about to... Oh, shit. I have to send these guys all the way to Africa. Over here. Conquest on this guy. Oh. Okay. I don't think I ever seen this province there. This guy. Okay, my relations with the Ottomans is max. We are going to curry the favors. So I would like to have everything here in Astrakhan. Yes, exactly what I wanted the most. So next month I will be able to begin the integration. Or not. No. You remains in the shadows. Goose, no. My good friend. Alright, so let's start the annexation. I'm actually scared a bit there. I was hoping maybe he could have done... Okay, cool. Always nice to have that. I don't know, in a war against somebody else. Okay, truce with Castile is over. I don't have a whole lot of troops now. Let's send these guys over in Iberia. Astrakhan, sure. Okay. Okay, let's begin this annexation process there. I'm not gonna remove the march just yet, the march status with this guy. The thing is that when you're annexing Oh, speaking of which, I totally forgot about this, and still I did forgot. I need to have this here, the army's integration policies. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I keep forgetting about this one. So I forgot to do that. I would have been helping to make sure that I could have this guy annexed a bit faster, but also it does give me like a penalty there. I don't know if now, yeah, now that I got it, I remove the penalty from annexing a subject there. Okay, so it's kind of funny though. I'm gonna ask this guy to give me trust, and I'm gonna just declare war afterward. Trust me, man. It's all for the buff of, it's for both of us the best interest, you know. I just trust me. I know. Okay, so I'm actually going to go straight for his capital there. It's just gonna give me more war score, and I'm gonna declare on this guy for reconquest of Lyon. The Papal State will be part of it. I mean, what if I... Okay, that's not good, so... Alright, so Papal State is still annoying. But we do still like each other, so... Okay. What if I were just to go for the Papal State first? How about that? Venice. Okay. Let me improve with well, France. No. Yeah. England. Is there another nation? Maybe this guy, Switzerland. So this is just to delay the inevitable aggressive expansions I'm gonna get. Can I get to this province there without having the Papal State to intercept? I think so. Okay. Is that right there? Okay, boy. We don't need to... Did I destroy the Portuguese army? No, he ran away. Oh, that's quite unfortunate. Just next to the Ottomans too. I don't have a lot of army now. In fact, I only have 5 of them. Oh, okay, yeah. A lot of them is this region because used to have separatists. Let's bring them back. Can go here. Okay, let me just get these provinces. I would gladly like if it could just not this, yeah. If this will not be happening every time. Let me just put these units back in Rome. Let me check over here. I really wish I would not lose ships on these affrontments there. So, oh, I saw red, so I did lose some ships. Okay, yeah, it's stupid. Let's not do this. I've lost 3 ships. It's okay. Oh yeah, that made me stop this mission. It's okay. All right, vassals, do the thing. Now it could be also be wise to start going. Sure, I don't want that. I'm gonna go with the money. It would be wise now to what was I saying? I lost the train of thought. With all these events that just keep popping up every time. Let's just leave these guys alone. Don't need to have the boats actually. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna take a time, but it's gonna be done eventually. Okay, let's send these guys over here. We lost these ships. And these ships too, man, they have to stop. And be, okay, merge together. So, accepted peace with Beja run down there. I would like to make sure this guy does not die, so eventually I'm gonna make this guy my ally kind of soon. Can I improve with somebody else? Let's just try to improve with Genoa, see where it gets me. Even though like I'm gonna go to war with Genoa relatively soon. Oh, right. Okay, you are at war with the Ottomans. Okay. Okay, Navarra. Did we never beat the Portuguese army. They just ran away. That's a bit annoying. Let's get Leon and just leave the units there. Algiers with the 18k over here. Okay. Austria, Hungary. Okay, got the capital. And it seems I just destroyed Navy's ships. Okay. Mysticism, truce, okay. I'm not supposed to have these going. If you could just stop. I've lost more ships. It's almost okay because honestly, now I am having too much ships. I'm about to take loans. It's alright. But you know, I'm having too much ships, so if some dies along the way, I'm not gonna cry about it. Okay, Castile can go. Okay, good stuff. Oh, we still have this going too. Right. You know what? Go in Tatooine. It's terrible. Tatooine should be much bigger than this. This is a disgrace. Okay, are you over? Oh, you just... What was that deal, man? He took only 4 provinces from the Mamluks. That was very conservative. So we can see over here the deal. He also renounced claims and everything. Now I'm just a bit scared since now we are actually bordering each other. Okay, he's still not fully interested in my land. Just... It's not like a vital interest, it's just a strategic interest. It does... seems like also... No, does not want my vassal or march, sorry, provinces. So yeah, okay, all good, all good. We are good over here. He does really wants my my subject provinces there. So what I intend to do is just I'll be annexing the Astracans when times comes, and I'm actually going to take the provinces before like the Ottomans get too angry at me. It's about that. Now I'm gonna try to do something like this before like the full annexation process is over. So I would like a bit more from you, the Pope. I don't know if you allow me. But since you have a very nice set of provinces in the trade node that now interests me the most, it'd be very nice if you could just very generously giving me trade power already. That'll be great, son. I could pillage the capital too. I don't know if it's worth doing that anymore. That's not. Like, I'm gonna get 12 aggressive expansions purely for no reason, so I don't think now it's a good strategy anymore. Oh, sorry, Adjer. I'm just going up there, it seems. Okay. I do have some AVs, but you know, I'm not too strong. Wow. Vassals are all going there. They are all flowing. Can I just I don't think I need to do much for be convincing for getting my deal with the Pope man. I think I just need to seize his land. Don't think I will have to murder his troops. I'll take that then. Actually, just go for that. I don't think. No, it's okay, vassals. You did your best. Okay. Oh. Okay. England actually got it. Okay, so I could maybe really England. Sorry, man. Could maybe. Well, it seems that I'm now having the global trade, you know, spawning on all our country, all in provinces. So we'll see. Perhaps I will not even have to. So yeah, the age of reformation is ending in very soon. Can I lower this here? And only once, man. Yikes. Let's send these guys over here. I'm gonna just merge without the cannons. Okay, here we go. We took a what I'm saying, we took a loan. Okay, do I need to say more, Mr. Popeman? Can we cut a deal there? Actually, I think it's better having money than war rep. That's a bit annoying. Anyway. Okay. How comes I'm not black flag there? That's a bit... It's a bit annoying. Sure, can I just get back? Oh, yes, I am. Okay. Take the ships. Genoa. Let's go improve with this guy. I was about to be done. I just finished this up. Finish the job, bro. Okay, this guy over here again. I will not be able to take much from this puny Portugal over here. I couldn't make him my vassal, right? Oh, yeah, well, kinda. Can't make Portugal and whatever war rep. Just no. I find that actually very funny to, you know, do something like that, but no, that's not. Like, I will have like these provinces now, but it's all gonna be Catholic, so ugh. Can I Leon is very angry at me. Okay, so just Castile remains. So now comes the aggressive aggressive expansion. Okay, we've got to do this way, like that. All right, 4 provinces. Ooh, crazy. And I'm gonna take this one as well. Oh, that's actually a lot. Anyway, so yeah, I'm still gonna take that. I'm gonna take money from you and war rep. Can you okay, you don't have claim on me. All right, cool. Let's prestige holy war with this guy. Okay. All right. Yes, I can now seize land. Before doing this though, now I have a lot of influence going down since I didn't summon diet and stuff. So now it would be wise to maybe remove some stuff. I think the religious cultures over here. Now this religious diplomat used to be just for making sure the Ottoman will join me in the war. Oh, I can't even do this again. If I were to remove that, loyalty will change -20. Let's just seize land. And we'll see afterward. I don't need to remove everything day one. So it seems like the Leon is still a bit angry. I could certainly just placate him twice and it's gonna be over. With this though, I need to, oh, I can now secure a real marriage with this guy. Make sure that they all like me at 200s. Actually, it's pretty much the case already. Like, they all love me. And then Astrakhan does not fully love me. Let's fix this. Yes, we can now remove these edicts. In fact, do I have more? Oh yes, over here. Sorry about that. Okay. Barcelona. I don't even know if I want to core that. Oh. I got you, sir. I'm gonna be the man, your hero. Yeah, the fact that now I am annexing one nation does not help at all with this here, so -9 from annexing this little guy over here. More diplomats. Do I have even claims across? You know, claims does help, making sure that I have a claim on Corsica over here. Could I threaten war for it? No. Even though, like, if I were to declare war, I'll be winning this. Oh my goodness, what's happening with the Ottomans? The Ottomans is actually gone there. I could declare on Genoa will have the 2 Sicilies, and without having friends in there, just... And since I am not quite well installed over this region, what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna take Corsica, then I could be able making claims over here, and also gonna take some key provinces. So for example, over here I could also secure Tuscany and Milan 2 could be great, but though, like, the only thing is Milan is actually difficult to get to. I would need to go all the way to Torino, so it's gonna mean that I'm gonna have a lot of aggressive expansion. I could also yes, definitely install these guys over here, so yeah, let's have these ships back on privateering. I wonder, man, if it's... Yeah, let's still do it to Genoa. Okay, we're gonna send these guys back to protect. That's the wrong ships over here. Protect the Sevilla trade node. Who is doing this again? England. Only thing is now, if I were to, I think I have now a accessibility. Yeah, blockade. Let's just actually cancel the project on pirates in Sevilla. I also have some problems with the pirates over here, Gujarat. So I could make ships to fix this issue. I don't know if it's the best use of my money just yet. I would like to go to war with Genoa. It would be, you know, nice if the Ottoman could join me, but it seems like the Ottomans is actually having a lot of problem to just having him to manage his money. Oh, now he's a vassal to the Ottomans. Ugh. I wanted to have this as a luncheon point there for my conquest to the Ottomans if ever. Man, come on, bro. Anyway, it's okay. Kind of funny though that he resolved on conquering Karaman land this way. You could also go to war with a... no, Georgia has now an alliance with Russia, but Russia is not strong. So yeah, Georgia may disappear anytime now. Okay, let's just we're just gonna wait here. Honestly, we don't need to do much. I'm just waiting for this to go down, actually going down very slowly, and I could then secure an alliance with this guy and annex this guy as well. But that will be for the next episode, because now, yeah, we are... Yeah, there's still a lot to do for finishing our third and final goal, and we are going just to do this right. So yeah, subscribe to make sure that not to miss out anything on the campaign, and leave a like. That's also going to help me a lot. And as always, take care and see you there next one. Ciao.